Not sure what sort of bird that was, but it flew straight over my head. Welcome back yet again, guys, to the channel, and welcome back to Anglesey, where we're in search of big fish. We are on the 4th of July, so start of a fresh month. I wish it was the start of a fresh wind direction, because I'd like to be on other marks, but this is where I am. A mark that I fished a very lot over the years, but not a mark that I've ever tried for tope. Chose this mark today because of the wind direction, and because I also want to have a go for a bass whilst I'm here. So yeah, I chose the mark because over the years of me fishing this mark, it's basically one of my marks that I fish for bass. It's a low water mark. Low water here tonight is 5 o'clock. It's just after 3 p.m. now in the afternoon, and we're going to fish it down to low, and we're going to fish it about 2 hours up, and then maybe just then we'll go somewhere else. In the meantime, I would like to thank everybody that supports the channel. Not just supports the channel, but supports me in what I'm trying to do. The channel has just hit 2,000 subscribers yesterday. 15 months, 2,000 subscribers. Incredible, absolutely incredible. And that's not just my hard work, that's the hard work of everybody that's been part of it, come out on it. People that have told me how to do things to try and make things better, and also you guys as subscribers. Thank you all very so much. Now we're out here, we're looking for tope. That's all that sort of sits in my mind this time of year, is tope. Obsessed, an obsession of tope. The tope fever. I'm not the only one that has it. Watch YouTube, everybody has the head title tope. Social media, everybody talks about tope. Yeah, why the drive for tope? Well, personally, for me here in North Wales, summer, I used to basically just fish for carp until October, and then my cod fever would kick in, and that would be it for the winter months. I would be chasing cod. But with the cost of living, it's not as easy to go carp fishing all the time because it's so expensive. Tope is the biggest fish around here to catch, so why not bloody catch one, or try and catch one at least. What I'll do, guys, is I will bring you back hopefully with some fish action. So thank you for tuning in. Little bit of a long intro, but here we are. I wanted to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see if we can get some fish. Yippee! Absolutely what I've always wanted. A dogfish. I do believe that them tope are there if you can get past the dogfish. Fresh mackerel. A whole trace of them. Yeah, baby. Oh, one come off. Oh well, 3 fresh mackerel. Happy days. So I just had a few fresh mackerel, as you see. Straight away put them in a pool, start chucking the feathers again, thinking let's get some more. There might be a shoaler. 3 or 4 chucks in, I turn around and Mr. Steven Seagal, the seagull, is there in the rock pool trying to get my mackerels. So I'm like, hey, hey, hey! At this time, my feathers get stuck. I'm then pulling my feathers so I can go and get stop the seagull from eating my mackerels. Woof, over I go, on my back, soaking. Absolutely soaking. Now, it's hard when you're alone, you know, you're trying to film everything, and one of them would have been that you being framed moment. All to save me mackerel, which I saved. So we've got some fresh bait. We're now an hour off low water. I've lost that set of feathers. I'm going to set up another set. Keep chucking for the mackerel. I've moved the mackerel so Mr. Steven Seagal can't have them. And let's see, now we've got some fresh bait. Let's hope we get some more fresh bait. But yeah, one of them moments that you wish that was on camera, just for the entertainment, if nothing else. Damn it. Straight up and over. Straight up and over. Put my third cast out now, guys, and the baits are coming back pretty well, and it's just the one doggy so far, so that's good news. Means that the baits are fishing the whole time. Perfect. So them baits are right out there now, guys, right out there. This is my third cast. I'm still fishing with the frozen bait because I only have 3 fresh mackerel so far anyway. What I don't want to do is use them too soon. There is a little bit of tide there now, but when she turns to flood to come back in, I want to keep the fresh for that, because I think personally, when that tide starts moving properly, that'll be the golden chance of it happening. Definitely time for some fresh baits, guys. Definitely time for some fresh baits. Mackerel paradise. Both rods are now out with fresh bait. This is the first cast with fresh bait, and I've put fresh bait on both rods. I will be walking in and out of screen a bit, guys. Not gonna lie, my heart is racing. It feels absolutely bang on. Absolutely spot on right. I've got fresh bait. The last 2 or 3 sessions I've had, I've not been able to get a number of fresh bait, just 1 or 2. But I've got quite a bit of fresh bait now. This feels right. Phone is just watching the camera. Phone is just watching the camera. The phone is watching the rods, you twit. Oh, fucking snagged. Haha. Well, we caught something else. A gurnard. Only a babby one, but a little gurnard, eh? It's the perfect time for a bass. Technically, a perfect time for the tope too. But the tide's screaming. I should be chucking a live mackerel under the float for the bass, or a jake about for the bass, but I'm enjoying catching a few mackerel for a change. And I absolutely don't like mackerel fishing as a rule. One fell off. It was the smallest one, so it's not the end of the world. Hey, squirrel! Fucking twat. Oh, they come off. Thanks, seagull. Ha, at least I didn't fall that time. Go and get these mackerel kept away from the seagulls. Watch them rods. Fucking doggies, man. Whoa. Got a bit of weight to it, that like. Got a bit of weight to it, that one. Jeez. That's got a good bit of weight to it. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire. You and me, baby. See the shock lead there, not? A lump of weed in it, but not the cause of what's at the other end. Oh yeah, man. Guys, I'm going to have to go to a screen, I think, to land this one. It's not massive, so I think I might still be a screen, I'm not sure. Wow. Proper pissed off you, weren't you? It's not a taupe, guys. It's not a taupe at all, but it's better than a doggy. Little bit. It's photo shy. Go on, make yourself look massive. Oh, angry. Lump of seaweed in its mouth there. Come on. Oh well, we're not gonna. Are you gonna? Yay! There we are, little bull Huss, guys. Get a picture, will you? No, you're not having it, are you? Right, let's put you back. Oh, my arse is hurting after falling, I can tell you that. All down here. Oh. Go on then, off you go. Go and tell your great ancestors, the sharks. Oh. I'm gonna redo the rod on the left. Oh yeah, come on, not that head. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. That man. Shock leading up with a bit of weed on it. Always get a bit of weed come through on the flood on this mark. Always. But it's never too much. Oh, can't believe I just made all that sound for that. It isn't a doggy. We'll try lifting it. It's a baby Huss. And when I say baby Huss, to be fair, guys, come on, there's a big lump of weed on that as well, isn't there? Made that sound exciting, didn't I? Made that sound exciting. Oh, it's hard work, like, I gotta be honest. Don't think people realise actually how much work is in fishing with big baits when you're casting every 15-20 minutes. You're hauling back doggies, double shots of doggies, Huss, rays, all the usual suspects that take your big baits. It is hard work, especially when you do it as often as I do it. My missus is watching about once a month, okay? No, especially when you do it about 2 or 3 times a week. Come on, give me my hook back, man. There you go. Whoop, I walked past the camera. Another baby little Huss, guys. Just a tiddler. Just a tiddler. So what I'm going to do here now, guys, is I'm going to bait up, but I've always said, since I started my channel, I put the towel there just so I could see what was in screen whilst I was setting it up. I've always said, since I started my channel, if you've got any questions, please ask. And I will do my best, my very, very best to answer them to the best of my ability. So I've got somebody that supports my channel, and I know he's been following for a long while, and he's asked a question. He's noticed that back in the winter I was fishing with fixed balls and braid, and now I've swapped to the multipliers. And he asked me, Are you back on multipliers full time? What's the reason for that? So my reason for that is I actually suffer with a bad back, so I do suffer with using the multiplier. I'm happy with that there. I do suffer with using the multiplier, but during the winter, especially when I'm fishing over the East Coast, I like to fish braid. Now when you're fishing braid, personally I don't think braid should be casted on a multiplier. There's a seal going mad by after the mackerel. I personally don't think a braid should be casted on a multiplier, so I use a fixed spool in the winter when I'm cod fishing. Because I'm fishing in heavy kelp, I use £100 braid. Because I'm fishing heavy kelp, I want to get direct contact with the lead, the fish, to pull it out that kelp as fast as I can, and I can feel the bites. And I also hold my rod a lot in the winter, so I want to feel what's going on at the other end, at the business end, so to speak. So that's the reason. But I do swap and change a little bit. You know, if you know me in person, you'll know that I like to try and buy and sell a bit of second-hand tackle. Not on a constant thing, but I like change. I like to have a change and a play about. But yeah, during the winter, especially when I'm cod fishing, and especially on the East Coast, I'll use a fixed spool and braid. And as I say, I don't think braid should be cast on a multiplier. I think it's too dangerous, and you cut your fingers. I do know people that do it. I've got nothing against it. Yeah, I just personally think that a braid should be on fixed spool. So you can see I'm going on my fingers there now, and all I'm doing that for is I'll go through there now with the elastic, and that'll tie it off. Cut that, and that there is my bait presentation for my next cast. What I like to do as well, so I just like to cut just in front of the eyes, just lets more blood and juices out. That's my bait presentation. That's how I'm fishing, guys, searching for big fish. Whoa. And I'm hurting. Getting too old for this. Phone's actually on charge. Phone's on charge at the moment, guys. And then just caught that little thing. Tiny little white bait. Haha. Brilliant, yeah. Well, as you can see, well, I'm sure you can see, the tide is now starting to push me off here. I'm down to one rod. I've just brought the other rod in, and on that, in this rock pool here, the third one of the day, yet again, a small one, a real small one. Oh, here we go, tangling in my clothes now. A real small one. So that there is third Huss of the day. Not much bigger than a doggy. Beautiful little Huss. I do prefer them than a doggy. Don't mind them. I like them when they're big, obviously. But yeah, nice to see a few. Beautiful Huss. Well, guys, as you most probably noticed now, I've been pushed off where I was hoping to pick up a tope, so a tope just didn't turn up. There was quite a few Huss there. Well, I had 3 Huss. I reckon I dropped another one, and I had 4 doggies. So the doggies weren't too bad. Also managed a gurnard, some mackerel, and a small white bait of some sort, foul hooked. So I'm just going to have a few, 20 minutes here now, just to see if I can pick up a bass in between these boulders. The tide's still flooding, and we're going to see if we can pick up a bass. So if you'd like to stay tuned to see if I find a bass here in the next 20 minutes, please do. don't worry, I'll edit the video. You're not going to have to sit there for 20 minutes watching me casting lures backwards and forwards. But I'm going to see if I can just get a bass in between these boulders here. There's a little bit too much colour in the water, just a little bit, but we'll have a go. Just working the ground, just seeing really if we can hit a bass. That's my cue to get off this rock. I'm really comfortable on the rocks, guys. Doesn't mean I'm an expert or anything like that, but I am really comfortable. I have got studs in my wellies. If you see me jumping from rock to rock, I'm well within my comfort zone. Unfortunately, guys, 20 minutes in, then thereabouts, no bass to be seen. So I'm going to head back to the car. I'm going to head to another mark, but I'm going to say goodbye to you for now, and I'll see you wherever I am next. Thank you for tuning in, guys. It's very much appreciated. Thank you for all your support, and until next time, guys, keep safe, keep fishing, keep chasing them dreams.